what do you look for when someone's pitching you a comic? What's the right way for someone to pitch you your project, or just pitch a project in any format?
Yeah, so there's two real ways to go about it, and there's people who just show up into like the lesser known sphere and just make themselves like completely indispensable right off the bat. So I used my buddy Max Flowers. Like I didn't even know this guy like 6 months ago. So he's got this like zine that he started printing out, and it's just like collection of art and stuff like that. But we were doing that punk rock anthology we put out, and he submitted a story to be in it. The story was awesome. We're like, absolutely. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, like me and my boyfriend, we make these like patches, we make all this other like cool stuff. So he's just started like being like, what if we had patches to go along with this punk anthology? What if we do this? What if we do that? And then now not only is he doing the anthology stuff, he's doing patches for us. He's doing like these crazy art prints with these like metallic inks and stuff. And uh, and then he's taking on. We have this whole project where we're doing these black and white books called LKC
Okay.
Inks, and I was like, dude, everything you touch is great. Just keep like, just tell me where you're gonna drop the file. I'll pay, print the books, and then you get your cut.
So
So that
is this somebody that's like he was already in your inner circle and he was just doing something on the side and then brought it to your
Now
attention?
he submitted for the anthology like everybody else, but he came in with
Okay.
such like a passion that he was like, you know, people who have that like proactive mindset where they're just showing up with solutions and showing up with cool ideas and not being like, hey, I got this pipe dream and I need you to do
Yeah.
90% of the work. They're like, hey, I already did 90% of the work. I just need your guys' megaphone because you guys have a much bigger audience than us, so what if I bring you this cool thing and then we could be successful together? That's the best thing, any creator can do. Like just make themselves completely indispensable right off the bat, you know.
It's like Shark Tank for comics.
Yeah, and the other part is it's you know, I'd be stupid not to do work with somebody like that, you know. And I think, some of the other times, people bring us books and that's great, but I start asking them those questions to try and get an idea of, because they want to tell me about the book. And I'm like, no, 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 I need to know about you, like as a person, because a book can be great, a book can be, whatever, but like as a publisher and creator relationship, we're going to chart a path from like point A to point B. We're not going to land anywhere near point B. We're going to end up X, Y, Z, fucking, wherever. And how you react to that and like the kind of relationship we can still have, trust and respect, and how you work with people you disagree with, like that all will say way more about your likelihood for success, because like we didn't get where we were in a short amount of time because we didn't have fuck ups. We have plenty of fuck ups. It's a matter of like people who are like, okay, well, that didn't work. Like, how do we learn together and move on to the next thing? That's, and that's more important than anything else.